Shenyang Texture Paint Construction. Step 1. Foundation Treatment. Remove the dust and other adhesive substances on the surface of the base. Knock off any raised parts or polish until flatten. Use 240 mesh to 360 mesh sandpaper to polish. Step 2. Scratch Coating Putty. Scratch coat the first layer. Use Shenyang exterior wall putty to perform scratch coating. Since the wall body normally will have uneven defects, it requires the assistance of putty to fill and flatten. This is to ensure the coating brightness and flatness. Hence, it is required to have the foundation to be filled and flattened. Please note that the scratch coating cannot be too thick. The overall thickness needs to be even. After the first putty scratch coating process is completed, you can reference to the flatness of the foundation. Then choose whether the second layer of putty is necessary. When scratch coating the second putty, wait for 4 hours until dry. The specific time need to be referenced to the actual environmental condition, and then perform the second construction process. The second coating should be referenced to the first one. After scratch coating with putty, the overall result is displayed. Polish the foundation for 4 hours until dry. Step 3. Roller coating anti-alkali primer. Open the can, stir the anti-alkali primer evenly. Do not need to add water. Apply roller coating evenly once. Pay attention and be careful not to miss any parts. The roller coating should not be too thick. It is necessary to use M or W gesture to perform construction. Step 4. Scratch coat the texture paint. Use the iron trowel to coat the material evenly onto the surface of the wall. Apply coat repetitively. During coating, try to avoid knife marks as much as possible. Based on the construction requirement, you can use other construction methods and equipment. The construction work should be even. If the knife mark is tiny, then it is not necessary to apply the second layer. When the texture coating is completed, remove the mask immediately. Avoid after the texture coating is dried. It will be uneasy to unmask the paper or cause damage to the edge of the brick effect. Flatten the texture by rubbing. After scratch coating the first layer, use the trowel to flatten the texture by rubbing. The aim is to allow the sand particle to be evenly distributed, to avoid being partially thick and thin. This can also improve the dimension of the texture coating. This allow it to achieve the effect to have a better appearance. When applying the second layer texture coating, after drying for 24 hours, perform the second scratch coating process of texture coating. The method of scratch coating will be same as the first time. Flatten the texture by rubbing. After scratch coating is completed, similarly use the trowel to flatten the texture by rubbing. Step 5, Roller Coating Varnish. Use Shenyang varnish. Do not need to add water. And directly apply roll coating. Don't coating too thick and miss any part. Roller coating it evenly. To avoid clouding. And improve the weather resistant of the coating. Construction completed.